Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the SBC, the Politics Nerd channel. I am your host, Shadow Political Central. Welcome back to another video. So, before I get back into it, please like, subscribe, and comment down your reactions to this prediction. Um if you agree, please, or disagree, wherever, because I would like to interact with my supporters and my haters. Like, I know I have some haters out there. So let's get started. Today we're gonna update my Senate predictions because why the hell not? So let's go. So let's start with safes for the Democrats: Oregon, Colorado, Illinois, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, New Hampshire, Virginia, and that's it. So the reason why some of these states you may ask me, why are they safe? Well, for Illinois and Virginia and New Jersey and New Hampshire, they were closer than expected in the 2020 presidential election. But remember, we're going into a second term midterm, Donald Trump's second midterm. So it usually does not go well for the incumbent president of the United States in their second midterm as president of the United States. So but you guys are saying, oh, but we have strong incumbents: Dick Durbin, Warner, Booker, and Shaheen. All of them are strong incumbents. That's why they are safe. All right. Saves for Republicans: Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, South Carolina, Florida, and Iowa. I know that's a lot of saves for Republicans, but no long many of these seats are safe for all these states right now are safe for the Republicans, especially if the current appointees for the Florida seat used to be held by now Secretary of State Rubio, and Ohio seat just giving up J.D. Vance's seat that was won by J.D. Vance 2 years ago. Well, 2.5 years ago now, it seems like. Uh, yeah, those are safe for Republicans. Like, especially if the appointed incumbents run for re-election in November 2026. So, why is Iowa, Ohio, and Florida safe? Well, they shifted right again. So, yeah, especially Florida. Florida and Iowa, they're not even in this. And these seats are not in the stratosphere of competitive anymore. Ohio, you can make an argument ish, but nah. All right, let's go to the likelies for the Democrats, which is Minnesota and New Mexico. All right, so my argument here for Minnesota and New Mexico being likely is that Minnesota and New Mexico shifted right again in 2020, but again, midterm year, but Minnesota and New Mexico also have weaker incumbents than the ones that were up 2 years ago. Klobuchar is a much stronger incumbent than Tina Smith. Same with Heinrich in New Mexico, much stronger than Ben Ray Lujan. But we'll see what happens. All right, so likelies for Republicans: Alaska and only Alaska. Alaska's, and that's the majority, by the way, for the Republicans. Alaska's such a weird case. Like, sometimes sometimes it looks like it's shifting, like statewide races. Like, for the presidency, Alaska's where we led, but we had a Democrat in Congress who won 2 terms and then almost won again in November 24 before losing narrowly. If Patola runs for the Senate, she could give Dan Sullivan a fight for uh kind of a fight for his money. As I forgot that saying, but but it's good. It would be a tough battle for Sullivan, but it's just like Dan Osborne in Nebraska, just in November. But it'll be competitive if Peltola is the top. If Peltola and Sullivan are the top two. All right, leans for Democrats. Michigan. Actually, forgot that Texas. So Texas, again, I think it is competitive. Texas is competitive, but Trump just shifted. Trump went from winning by 5 to winning by 16. Like, it just like, again, we saw a whiteward shift. I think Texas is on the fringe of still being competitive, even especially if Cornyn is ousted for a unpopular Trump ally like Ken Paxton, for instance, who has been in so many types of scandals. Yeah, but likely right now. Leaving from Michigan, obviously, Trump won Michigan, but 2 years after Trump won Michigan in 2016, Gretchen Whitmer won by 10 points, and Debbie Stabenow won by 8 points. That was in Trump's first midterm. Right now, I have a good feeling that Gary Peters will hold on, but again, never know what happens in this country anymore. Like we saw Trump return. So, never say never. All right, next up we got Maine. It's a Maine lean Republican. Susan Collins is running for re-election. The question is, does Trump want to primary her? If Trump primaries her and succeeds, Maine is likely D. If Susan Collins survives a primary challenge or does not get a primary challenge at all, that's going to go likely R. Because Susan Collins, we doubted. Everyone went against Susan Collins before, and she won by 9 points in 2020 when she was facing her most difficult challenge. So it's going to be really up to what happens in the primary if Trump is going to recruit someone to run against her, or she just, because the top two Democratic recruits are probably running for governor. So Collins might have a good path to re-election if she does not have a primary challenger. All right, finally, tilts for the Democrats, Georgia. Again, Trump won Georgia narrowly, but again, it looked in 2018, Trump won Georgia by 7 in 2016, and then Stacey Abrams almost won it in 2018. And in 2020, when Trump lost Georgia to Biden, and then Ossoff and Warnock outran Biden by 2 points, and then 2 years later, Warnock in a red year, Warnock won re-election by 3 points. So we'll see what happens, but right now, history shows that this will be a hole for Democrats. And finally, North Carolina. Again, it's going to come down to what happens with Tom Tillis. But tilt R right now, because we do not know who the Democrats are going to recruit and what will happen with Tom Tillis. All right, so that's my prediction here. 53-47. Once again, nothing really changed from when I had my prediction in November. But this is because every party holds their current seats. But I did change some stuff around. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe down below. Again, I'm on the track to 500 subscribers now. But first, give me the 300. But anyways, I gotta stop recording, get this posted on time for you folks, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.